Jones, it is beautiful to be alive. Hello, main event baseball YouTube fans. Hope all you guys are all having a great week so far, and I hope you guys are having a great Hump Day / Wednesday. Happy Hump Day / Wednesday. I am so glad you are all here for this episode of Main Event Baseball with Ryan on YouTube as we get ready to talk about Game 2 of a 6-game series between the Red Pocket Mobiles and the Long Beach Coast. Last night was the inaugural home opener for the Long Beach Coast. They are one of 3 new teams in the Pioneer Independent Baseball League, and they got to have their inaugural home opener against the Red Pocket Mobiles, a team that is playing all 96 games of the 2026 Pioneer League season on the road. The Red Pocket Mobiles last night were looking for win number 2 of their inaugural season, and for the Long Beach Coast last night, they were looking for a W in their inaugural home opener. And you know what? There was good news for the Long Beach Coast. They won their inaugural home opener, but that does not mean by any means of necessary that the Red Pocket Mobiles are a bad team. They actually do play good baseball in their opening series in Modesto. They did get swept in Modesto, but a couple of those games in that 6-game series was actually not that bad. They played good competitive baseball, and really at the end of the day, that is all you can ask for. So the main event baseball question, as I call it, for Hump Day / Wednesday is, can the Red Pocket Mobiles come out for revenge on a Wednesday evening in Long Beach, California, or will the Long Beach Coast take the first 2 games of this 6-game series? Now, obviously, guys, we are a couple hours away from game time because right now it's actually just after 12 in the afternoon here in Boise, Idaho. But by the end of this episode, Game 2 of the 6-game series between the Red Pocket Mobiles and the Long Beach Coast would have already wrapped up. So the question is, will the Red Pocket Mobiles get their second win of the 2026 Pioneer League season? Because entering tonight, the Red Pocket Mobiles sit, unfortunately, in dead last place in the Pioneer League baseball standings, guys. But that doesn't mean that the Red Pocket Mobiles are a bad team. It actually can mean that they're just, having bad luck. Bad luck, believe it or not, does happen in baseball. It happens actually quite a lot. So we will take a pause for the cause, but when we resume Main Event Baseball with Ryan, we will have the results from Game 2 of the 6-game series between the Red Pocket Mobiles and the Long Beach Coast from Blair Field in Long Beach, California, the home of the Long Beach Dirtbags of college baseball. Hello, Main Event Baseball YouTube fans. So welcome back, guys, as it is almost 10:30 on a Hump Day Wednesday evening and Thursday Eve, guys. I said we were going to talk about the game recap of Game 2 of the 6-game series between the Red Pocket Mobiles and the Long Beach Coast. They are still underway in the bottom of the 8th at Blair Field in Long Beach, California, guys. So we're going to take a pause for the cause and turn our attention to something else. As of yesterday, guys, you can now vote for the 2026 MLB All-Star Games. Voting is officially open. So you guys can go to I think it's MLB.com, or if you have the MLB that app, you guys could go out and vote for who you want to see headline the 2026 MLB All-Star Game at Citizens Bank Park in beautiful Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, guys. So voting for the 2026 MLB All-Star Game is officially open. That is the first news I have. Secondly, guys, I wanted to talk about the shirt I have on, the Boise Hawks. We are officially less than a week away from the Battle of Idaho coming to Hawks Memorial Stadium, where it will be the Idaho Falls Chuckers and the Boise Hawks beginning a 6-game series at Hawks Memorial Stadium in Garden City, Idaho. Game 1 of that 6-game series will begin on Tuesday night, but that Battle of Idaho will also resume next week as well after they play the 6-game series at Hawks Memorial Stadium in Garden City, Idaho. The series goes to Melaleuca Field in Idaho Falls, Idaho for a 3-game series, guys. I will have more about that coming up within the coming days. So the Battle of Idaho, round number 1 comes to Garden City, Idaho at Hawks Memorial Stadium. That will begin on Tuesday. It will end on Sunday. That will be the 6-game series. And then a couple days later, which is the following Tuesday, it will be game 1 of a 3-game series at Melaleuca Field in Idaho Falls, Idaho. All right, guys. So, just wanted to, while we're waiting for the result of the game number 2 of the 6-game series between the Red Pocket Mobiles and the Long Beach Coast to get done, wrapped up, guys, I wanted to send out a congratulations to the switch hitter of the Chicago Cubs, Ian Happ, earlier tonight, getting a double, guys. But that double would be career hit 1,000 in MLB. So congratulations to Ian Happ on that, guys. That's one of the kind of moderate accomplishments a position player has in MLB. So getting hit, MLB career hit 1,000. Just wanted to congratulate Ian Happ on that, guys. And so that's all I have, guys. We will do our second pause for the cause, and when we get back, guys, we will have the game recap and rundown of the Red Pocket Mobiles versus the Long Beach Coast. All right, guys, welcome back to Main Event Baseball with Ryan on YouTube. So we just got done of game 2 of the 6-game series between the Red Pocket Mobiles and the Long Beach Coast. Now on a hoop game night and Thursday evening, the Long Beach Coast looking for their first win in this 6-game series and their second win of their inaugural 2026 time in the Pioneer Independent Baseball League. But for the Long Beach Coast, they were looking for their second win at home in their inaugural season in the Pioneer Independent Baseball League. The game did start off in a great way for the Red Pocket Mobiles, guys. They would end up having an 11-3 lead. But I have said this once, and I will say it again, guys. An 11-3 lead in the Pioneer Independent Baseball League, no matter what inning it is basically only a 2-run lead, possibly a 3-run lead. So if you're ever up 11-0, even 11-1, 11-2. It doesn't matter what inning it is. It's not exactly a 2-run lead, but the position of the game is like a 2 or a 3-run ball game. But getting back to the game, guys, it all was going right for the Red Pocket Mobiles, guys. They had an 11-3 lead over the Long Beach Coast. The Long Beach Coast, one of the teams in the top of the standings heading into tonight's game in the Pioneer Independent Baseball League, guys. So really easy win for the Red Pocket Mobiles, right? I mean, the win was right in their hands, and they were about to celebrate on Blair Field, on the home of the Long Beach Dirtbags and the Long Beach Coast, guys. But then the saying, it ain't over till it's over, the famous Yankee catcher Yogi Berra once said, it ain't over until it's over. And that's exactly what the Long Beach Coast ended up doing. They would make a comeback, end up tying the game, and then bippity boppity boo, you go to the top of the ninth. The Red Pocket Mobiles down to their final 3 outs, guys. Yes, guys, as we headed into the 9th inning of tonight's ball game, the Long Beach Coast were able not only to come back from down 11-3, but they were able to get the lead and put pressure on the Red Pocket Mobiles. And the Red Pocket Mobiles were down to their final 3 outs, guys. And unfortunately, on a hoop day evening in Long Beach, California, the Long Beach Coast win 12-11, guys, taking game 2 of this 6-game series, guys. And bad luck just continues for the Red Pocket Mobiles, guys. However, for the Long Beach Coast, guys, they keep doing what they have kind of been doing in their inaugural season in the Pioneer Independent Baseball League, and that is winning ball games. So, whenever you go see a independent league ball game or even a college baseball game, guys, even though a team may have maybe a 10-run or more run lead, it's still basically a 3-run ball game. I mean, this game proved that literally anything can happen in the game of baseball, okay? And if there's one thing you guys got to know, is that independent baseball is definitely not like minor league ball or major league baseball, guys. And the Red Pocket Mobiles said on their post-game show after the game that tonight's loss was actually their toughest loss so far of the season, and respectably so. They had the win right in their fingertips. Now, guys, remember, they were up 11-3, okay? And they ended up losing, not only blowing an 11-3 lead, but ending up losing the ball game. So it was a huge comeback for the Long Beach Coast, guys, and you got to tip your hats to the Long Beach Coast and staying in the fight and coming back and winning, guys. But again, guys, just a really rough night for the Red Pocket Mobiles, guys. I definitely know what it feels like to be on that side of it. It's really never an easy feeling, no matter how you look at it. So, tomorrow is a new day, but guys, the Red Pocket Mobiles, even though they do have one win so far in this Pioneer League season, they got to get on the winning boards. And you know what? Some of that means they got to get the hitting, they got to get the pitching, they got to get the fielding. All right. I mean, they're playing Long Beach, and then they go back after this 6-game series, and they go back to Yuba, which is actually going to be a good thing for the Red Pocket Mobiles. The only win this season that the Red Pocket Mobiles have was in Yuba. And after this 6-game series in Long Beach, the Red Pocket Mobiles head back to Marysville, California to take on the Yuba Freeburns. But that is next week, guys. Again, the Red Pocket Mobiles had an 11-3 lead. They end up losing 12-11 at Blair Field in Long Beach, California, guys. And again, like they said on their post-game show, it was the toughest loss of the season so far. You guys thought we were done with tonight's episode? Nah! Guys, I was really not thinking I would do this on tonight's episode, but as you guys know, the Boise Hawks host family program did something this season for the very first time since 2012 when we were the OA affiliate of the Chicago Cubs, guys, and that is order Boise Hawks host family t-shirts. Now, we did basically t-shirts and polos, and since this year on the 4th of July will be the 250th anniversary of the United States on Independence Day, here's what my Boise Hawks polo shirt for the 4th of July will look like. So I'm not going to take it out of the bag right now, but I'm going to zoom in on the logo. There you guys see it's a triangle. You got the Hawks logo right here in the red, white, and blue. And then you got right below it how it says the 250th celebration of the United States. Very cool, guys. My mom's in the next room asleep for the night, but this was all her idea, and you got to give her the credit, guys. The t-shirts and the shirts, both polo and t-shirts, turned out amazing, guys. We basically had t-shirts that literally were the same as this. And then we had gray t-shirts as well. We also did gray polos. And my mom and I were talking earlier today, and my mom wants to get the gray polo for myself and her as well. But I thought I would show you guys that little reveal. I was kind of hesitant on it. But since we are dedicating and focusing tonight's episode on the Red Pocket Mobiles, but again, shout out to my mom on this and all that. Shout out to Mark Caro, a fellow host family as well, on their ideas, guys. My mom and him working really close on this idea. And then we got the package of polos and t-shirts delivered this past homestand, so that was a big success. And I just wanted to share that with you guys. We haven't done this as a host family since 2012. I was entering my freshman year of high school at that time. And again, the Boise Hawks were the OA affiliate of the Chicago Cubs at that point. So I still have my shirt from all those years ago. It doesn't fit me anymore, but I refuse to give it up because on the back of it says, I host a Boise Hawks player and I love it. It's something like that. So very cool. My mom wanted to do this last season for the Boise Hawks host family program, and we just never got to it, and we now got it. So I will probably have to wear this on the 4th of July this year to the Hawks game when we play host to Evan Parker and his Ogden Raptors. But and then a shout out to Vistaprint as well. They were the ones that made these shirts, and we want to thank them as well. They did a wonderful and fabulous job. But yeah, guys, very exciting, but getting back to what we were talking about, guys, just a rough night for the Red Pocket Mobiles, guys. Tomorrow is a new day, but at the exact same time, guys, it just was a rough day or a rough night at the office. But you know what? Now that the game's over with, the Red Pocket Mobiles can, put at least 2 nights game behind them and move on to tomorrow, guys. But there you guys have it, guys. Again, the Red Pocket Mobiles got to get in the win column. They only have 1 win so far on this season. Maybe tomorrow, even though it's a new day, they can actually get in the win column. But we will have to wait and find out what tomorrow brings. But I think that's a good place to stop. So make sure you hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed the episode. Make sure you subscribe down below if you have not done so already, guys. And I will see you guys tomorrow on a Friday Eve for the next episode.